Hello once again and welcome to episode 10 of my Heroes of Hammerwatch II multiplayer series. After having plenty of fun with the warrior, it's time again to lean back towards the mystic, as in today's episode we're going to be playing with another all-mage party. Will we find as much success as we have with a more diverse loadout? You'll have your answer by the end of the episode, and if indeed you're still enjoying the video by the time you get there, do consider letting Saint Algorithmus know by massaging those lovely buttons down below. But without further ado, let's get back to the game. Wow, this guild is starting to look very fancy now, isn't it?
Yeah.
What you munching?
I was gonna ask.
I had a granola bar.
No.
Oh, nice.
I almost wonder if the better way to do weapons in the New Game Plus era is the ones that lower resistances for whatever damage type you're planning to specialize in. Because you can get the wands that reduce resistance to whatever damage type.
Yeah, I could see that actually being quite good. I was just going all in on damage.
All right then.
Shark, the Lightning Man.
So are we switching to different characters, Lobies? Not New Game Plus?
I mean, we could
I'm
play as
I'm
our
happy
other
to do
higher
New
level
Game.
characters or something.
Yeah,
And then just
I'm
do
still happy
not
to do
New Game Plus.
whichever.
I am very easy with what we do on this one. I'm happy to just continue with the character we've got, switch to something a little bit lower. Yeah. What do you fancy, Wanda?
I don't know. Trying to decide which character I want to play as.
I'm between my warrior and my wizard. But I have to decide on the gear. Because everything I looted was like 60 plus stat requirements. Which means a respec is going to be happening.
That makes sense.
74 decks to put that on. It's gonna sound weird because I'm like a Path of Exile player, and it's a common trait in PoE 1 specifically to have this frustration, and I love it in that game because it's hilarious when it happens. But there's a part of my brain when I look at an item that requires 17 decks to put it on, but the item gives you 17. It should just be minus 17 to the required decks that you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like, you're giving me 17 decks, so I clearly have that 17 decks to put it on because it's going to give me it. But am I unable to zip up the hoodie? My fingers don't work quite well enough. Hey.
I need to sell some of the
Wish I could
blues.
Wish I could sort my chest.
Yeah.
You can actually add extra tabs if you want to have
Yeah.
one for different characters.
I just want to sort by item level. I don't really care about the different character. I just want to sort by item level so I don't have to hover over every item. Because just because it's redded or grayed out and can't use doesn't mean it's a good weapon. It just means that I don't have the stats to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're taking...
Finally have myself a cape. I bought another one for one of my other characters. So hard to get.
this. We're taking this.
Inflict blindness is good. Inflict confusion is good.
getting those. $60 strength. Brother, what do you think I am made of?
You think I'm made of wood?
Who do you think you are? I am.
P. Weber. As the boy.
Yeah. What about?
It's the quote. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I am. That's the guy. Oh, I see what. Because you said no, I said Pete Weber, not Wander.
Is there a new name for Wander?
I
Weber.
Ooh.
Could happen.
I do have this adept fire staff
Weber
of
bow.
conflagration, and I could go fire instead. But then I can't run a shield.
So I need 54 donks.
So what's everyone playing at the moment then?
I was gonna play Sork.
Okay.
I too am going to Sork, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to do wizard, but I'm respecking.
I may do... I don't have my wizard at level 10.
Well, if we're not doing New Game Plus, you'll get a decent amount of experience.
That's
Yeah.
true, actually.
Are we going back to non-new game?
Yeah, I think we're doing just regular game.
I guess
Okay.
I could go back to my wizard then, but
Yeah, I will use my wizardy boy.
35.
Wizard felt crazy strong.
Give me
I don't
everything
have enough for
that
35
I can
strong.
use. I will decide.
Back. Four decks. Ay, 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 ay. I'll
Plan.
put that one on. Oh, which was the one I was looking at? 85, 20 parry. $74. That's the one. And it needs 53 strong. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Right, let's drop these off.
50 strength. You know what? Send it.
%, damage taken. Or plus dash charge. We don't need the plus dash charge.
Eh,
I'll grab that.
probably fine. Okay. Ooh.
I also
Actually
should get
head
an
over to the
extra dash
library.
charge.
Yeah, I just did a bunch of upgrading on my last character, and did not appreciate that. I'm probably going to need a bunch of money, so I'm going to have to sell a load of gubbins to try and get some cash, so I can buy potion charges and the likes.
The Mana Stone specialization is actually kind of good. 6 mana
Yeah.
on kill.
Okay, so there's that.
That.
Interesting that there's different lines for reduces spell cost by percent and minus percent mana cost or spell mana cost. Are there spells that don't cost mana?
That's a
Maybe.
good question, actually.
Can't do that to you. Wait, so what? Where did the key? I swear to God, I'm unlocking enchantments, but I'm not ever seeing them under my gear. There's got to be
it might be prefix
an
or
item.
suffix kind of deal.
Yeah, but it's not there. There's got to be something I'm missing. They might be tied to like item type, etc., etc. Okay, so the only thing I'm really missing on this guy is, ideally, I will get an offhand that's somewhat decent. And a cape.
We hit him.
Oh, that's a dagger. It's a Chris. Oh, that's definitely a warlock item, I think.
All right, you guys about ready, or you're still poking at things?
Yeah, just give me a second to drop off all the gubbins I just picked
Righto.
up so I could compare them. Then I'm going to go and see if I can just get all of these up to blues. There we are. And... okay.
Hooray.
I am ready to go. I think.
Blessing of wisdom for the experience.
Oh yes, I
game.
think I'm taking that one. Why yes.
Magic shop. Why is there experience gained on the orbs of the wizard?
You mean the savant? Learning and stuff, yeah.
Well,
It's
right.
kinda crazy,
but
isn't it?
becomes a completely dead orb choice once you're max level.
Yep. But how long is it going to take you to get to max level?
Well, if it's 20, 2 runs, maybe
Oh,
3.
that's true, I suppose.
Oh, I can have 3 drinks now, but it's still only 1 food. Poison damage minus max health, ice damage minus fire res.
Oh,
Eh.
is that a drink? That
That's
would be
one of the drinks.
lovely.
I have chili fingers. It looks like
I
some
want
sort of
that one.
yeah, ice damage minus
Because my
fire.
character's going ice.
If I went ice sork, that would be very, very solid. Maybe I'll try ice sork at some point.
Ice Orc has the active ability where you just do like a frost nova around you, and it fires a bunch of shards out.
Mhm.
And
Damn
I
it.
think that's my favorite of the Sork ones, because the lightning Sork, you charge it up, which I did not like the idea of.
Fair.
Okay, sorry it took me a while to look through the drinks. I didn't even have any money anyway for them. Right.
I'm gaining more experience already than I was at the last floor of the other run.
That is... it's just kind of silly.
character's a massive mana hog.
Yeah, a lot of characters are, especially early on, and then you get like 3 mana regen items. Actually, are you Sork?
Yeah, I'm also Sork.
Oh,
so there's
you're
the
gonna get
mana
the
on
orb
crit.
upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got the first of it, but my spell still costs 35 mana to fire, and firing that in short succession is pricey.
me the highest level.
Nothing here is going to be worth anything to
swear,
me right now.
Every
I'll
shield
be honest,
I find
I think I'm
is
just gonna
cleansing
not talk to
wooden
that man.
shield.
Yep. I'm gonna talk to. Is this the food guy or is this the gear guy? Nope,
That's
that's
the
the gear
gear
guy.
guy.
Go away. Go away.
You can't. You have to choose from his wares.
No, you don't.
That's my
walk
issue.
away from-
This guy needs like a billion focus.
Hey. Brazilian focus.
This character feels very slow right now.
The boys, get out of here. Oh no, they actually didn't wink out of existence.
Why did you
chosen
try to
ones.
get them to wink out of existence though?
Because it's funny.
Persistent lads.
Look, if you could,
were just-
if
you're
you,
too
If
eager.
you knew you could talk to somebody. Well, okay, now this makes me sound like a monster.
Yep, yeah, I was
You could
just
talk
waiting
to
for you to
somebody enough
finish
times
it.
that they
Carry on.
disappear.
Carry on, yeah. Yeah.
No. Like, okay, so this is kind of a Death Note thing. If you talk to a person 3 times in
Okay.
short succession, like really fast, you say, hey, and then they just wink out of existence. You literally
For real?
Fat Albert them into the void. Would you not use that for good?
It depends on what you mean by out of existence.
And it also means what you.
there's a
It
hefty
depends what you
weight.
mean by for good.
I mean, presumably
And
they
like,
never
you-
come back.
But do they get erased from like time immemorial? Do memories get
Did they
wiped out, or
ever exist?
Are they like dead and I have to deal with their crying parents now? Because then I'm just gonna do the same thing to their parents, and then now we're stepping into territory where I'm just a
Yeah, Death
genocidist.
Just Death Note.
Definitely.
Yeah, but then like there's always gonna be another page, and this is gonna be riddled with people that I'm just blinking
Dead
to the nether
parents.
realm. Yeah.
All of the like cool power hypotheticals have to include the addendum where you're not just going to be immediately kidnapped by whatever local government for testing.
Yeah, and
and/or
then turn into
abuse.
Weapon X, basically.
I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Hunter Slayer recently.
Slayer.
Slayer. And yeah,
Good show.
the fact that the government at no point says, "Oh, let's just like conscript her," has baffled me a little bit throughout the show. Like, the federal government acknowledges her existence, and then it's just like, "Yeah, we're not going to touch that."
Maybe they're vampires.
Ah,
Well,
maybe they too.
have you
were
been through
cursed by
have you been through Buffy before, Wander?
No.
Okay, so neither
okay.
Buffy or Angel or any of the extended universe stuff.
Nope. Yeah, so
I
this
would
is all fresh
recommend
up.
doing Angel once you finish Buffy.
Yes. very
We're
much.
doing them in kind of the chronological order. So
Yes.
we're on Angel
Oh.
season 2 right now.
Nice, yeah. Sheilab did that with all of the Star Treks. So she would hop
Yep.
between shows in to keep maintain the chronology. That was so cool watching her do that.
I could see that being fun. I have not watched a whole lot of Star Trek, so that wouldn't be
It
It
a
was
Yeah,
bad idea.
really, really, really cool, actually.
It
Like,
is
some of the stuff I
specifically
didn't
very
know.
cool with the shared like jumping between TNG and DS9. Like that's where a lot of like the really like,
I think that's the
Yeah.
one that I'd need because I can't stand Wesley Crusher that much.
No one can, so it's fine.
he's. I mean, I like Will Wheaton, but let's be honest, Wesley Crusher's he's kind
A
of he's
bird.
kind of a Titus. He's kind of a Titus. You know?
He is
Yeah.
absolutely a
Titus, whatever you
Titus,
wanna-
yeah.
Yeah.
The token young
He's a-
character for young players to attach
Players.
themselves to, even if it's agonizing.
In the same sense of the argument, though, like he does have a lot of genuine character growth throughout the show, but like not in a meaningful enough way to. Let's just say the resolution was not worth the trip there. For me personally, but I don't know. I'm also just so much of a Trekkie that I just bear with it. There's also the weak spots of the shows you have to kind of suffer through, like season 1 of Next Generation is not the
Very
greatest for
fluffy
television.
without any particular direction.
Also some very troublesome episodes. Some extraordinary racism in early television.
Ooh.
Yeah. Though it was, well, it's complicated.
It's not racism if they're aliens. It's like, come on. It's like,
That's like so bad. Yeah. But they've got blue skin, so it's fine.
well, no, the one I'm talking about is specifically like.
Oh no, I was just throwing out generic aliens.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I know the episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah.
Although
no, there were definitely
we do
some
love
weird ones.
we do love Tasha Yar, but that is a concerning episode. It's, and then also just like beardless Riker's not a mood.
It's weird.
It's just very strange.
Yeah, I've heard from everybody, as soon as Riker gets the beard, Star Trek Next Generation gets good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it becomes.
Yeah.
He gets the beard. He starts climbing over chairs. It's a whole experience.
It's so funny though. The reasons behind all of that, so hilariously funny.
His back problems.
Yeah, like the reason he
Jonathan
had
Frakes
to,
had back
the reason
problems.
why the Riker maneuver exists is because he had back problems and he couldn't sit down
Yeah.
normally, so he just climbed over the chair. And then the beard
it's-
is because he was, when he first
The beard
started,
was-
he was a starving actor, and
Yeah.
then the show got a bit of legs on it, and he started eating well. And then there was a bit of a break, and during the break he grew a beard to hide his double chin. That's
Yep.
literally it.
Which
He wanted to hide the symbol of his success, the fact that he was growing fat.
Yeah, which is really funny because, and I love Jonathan Frakes, I adore him. But later seasons of the show, he just kind of accepts the pudge out, and I'm for it.
Oh yeah.
He just becomes the middle-aged man, and we love it.
The diamond in the bottom left by where we started
there's
this
a secret
level,
down there,
that's
too.
not an item. Oh, okay, never mind.
I think that might be a beetle scale,
Ah.
but
None of these
I'm
are
also-
worth anything.
I'm also never in my life going back for that, so it could be an
I am. But what if it's
I mean,
the
there's a
best
secret
item?
there, so.
What if it's a Markham's?
I came back for the trinket guy, and I'm glad I did because he gave me a dragon claw, but
Ooh, Book
and
of
I also missed
Enlightenment.
the orb.
I will take that.
Ooh. Oh, are those at the start?
Yeah.
Oh, this
I'm-
is just a beetle.
Book
I
of
knew it was
spells.
a beetle.
Nice. 20 spell power on a wizard. Not a bad one. at all.
Mine is Trader's Coin.
I also got Book of Spells.
Oh, yeah.
Man, everybody's getting edumacated, and I just got a coin? Come on.
You like my pointy hat? I'm like a shark.
Yeah.
That likes.
I remember
Hats.
that. I remember that Steven Spielberg movie where the shark that was on
With
a
the pointy
murder
hat?
page was wearing
Yeah.
where it was wearing a hat. Yeah.
Yeah, fun fact, the first Jaws movie, whenever you see it in the water, it was just a man with a pointy wizard hat.
Yep.
Just had him
Blinking
swim
away
just
from the
below
party.
surface.
6 wood for a discordant fiddle. Hell yeah.
I traded
All of
6
mine
wood
would-
for 15 stone.
Trade a trinket or an orb for wood, and I was like, no. I might for like iron or stone, but like depending on what it was. But I'm never gonna trade for wood. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, it's a fountain.
It's a secret.
I'm glad you're going through Buffy though, Buffy and Angel, because like
Ow,
lads.
the trap.
Come, lads.
I don't know if I would just
Quick.
I don't know if I would
get out
describe
of
them as
existence.
cult classic though, because
They are
I think they are
classics,
well.
absolutely.
I think they're well loved. I think they're well loved.
Within a certain audience, I think is the point of the cult. It's just a large cult.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, at this point, Star Wars is mainstream. Prequels, popular, but definitely still cult hits
Ooh,
comparatively.
Gambison blueprint. I like. That was very nice.
dash charge.
No dash for you.
Orb.
When all else fails, summon the meteors.
More bounces. I wish to have more bounces. But instead I get more projectiles, which is less useful than more bounces. Though I do appreciate that they will track independently.
I feel like I.
So I got the
did
ice,
miss.
like, lightning cone, and it just sounds like my character's sneezing loudly.
Maybe he's got a very aggressive sneeze and it just chills the air.
A cold, if you will.
Hey, a blue drink blueprint. Thrill Seeker
secret.
beverage. 200% health regen when below half health. Health regen is 0 when above half health.
Plus 10 to all resistances.
That might become mandatory on my whirly swirly warrior boy.
Whirly swirly warrior boy.
Mr. Bucket.
You're the one.
Spell crit chance, but plus spell mana cost.
Lightning resistance and lightning penetration. Plus 5% damage. Approve.
Gotta go quaff.
Oh, what I would
I'll put this guy
do
up here.
for an extra dash
Oh,
charge.
I should go back and do the potion thing as well, but
I always just quaff as soon as
close
I'm
by.
there.
I do on all of the early floors, especially when we're not New Game Plus. Luckily, this was
I mean,
very close to our.
At this
think
point,
I
I've
do
got
that all the way up
5
to the
potion
lightning.
charges, so it makes sense to, because there's a lot of the achievement, a lot of progress I can make with that. A mighty lightning wand? No. I
Item
think the
level 3
lightning is the
probably.
least good wand.
Yeah. The ice wand does, I think, the most amount of damage, and the fire has the
I'm
nice AoE for groups.
Yeah.
It's the boss.
Oh, goodness. Alright. Pew, pew, pew. So many pews. Ouch.
Hooray!
Quickly,
Yay.
Combo
crowd.
orb.
You're finally real boys.
The combo orb.
The combo.
I was a sucker for that. I didn't like the RDJ Sherlock movie,
No?
but I did
With the
absolutely love.
discombobulate meme.
Yes, the like
Yep.
3-minute long, just thinking ahead and then still slapping the dude on either side of his head like 8 times. It speaks to me.
I like how he
Increase-
still took the time to chuck the handkerchief. That was like the one thing that, that wasn't discombobulated. Distract him. Discombobulate. You know, why am I letting myself be hurt?
Right?
That is a good
Concussions.
question. Are you okay, Wand? Do you need to talk to someone?
I had
This is not a good sign.
walked through a bunch of plant vapors and it made my character feel bad. And I was just going to
Metal.
tough it out. And I was like, wait a second. No, I've got 4
lungs.
potion charges and literally nothing else on this map is going to threaten me. Why am I just not
Were you
healing back up to
discombobulated?
full. A little.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little masochism.
All of the lightning. All of the magic. Are you a wizard as well?
Oh, I don't want your.
I'm a
Molly?
wizard as well. I wanted to hit
Wow.
level
Both
10 with
sorcerers,
him.
yeah.
We got a sorcerer, 2 wizards, and is Penta on his warrior again?
I am a wizard.
No, we have 2 sorcerers.
We have no. We,
Three
I went to
wizards.
wizards. We
Three
have
wizards,
3
one
wizards and a
sorcerer. I
sword.
see.
3 wizards. There's going to be some
3
sort of
people that
class
study.
thing going on right now.
I was gonna say we have the
yeah.
sorcerer is just a wizard who didn't feel like doing the long work.
Well, yeah, it's the classic talent versus trained skill.
Dang,
Sorcerer just
magic
shows
Nepo,
up,
baby.
doesn't do the homework, doesn't study, still gets a B.
Still gets a B.
But yeah, sorcerer's the guy who gets to like raise his fist at the end of the movie as he walks across the football field. All my fellow 90-year-olds are gonna get the reference.
I don't sports.
I mean, that kind of describes so
that is-
many generic sports movies.
It's not even a sports movie. That's the best part about
Oh,
it.
okay, never mind.
It is a
I'm chuckling
it
at
is a
something I
breakfast
didn't-
club.
Still not getting the reference.
That's okay.
I've seen it once.
I feel
when I
bad
was
now,
very
though.
young,
I want to
so
get the
don't
reference.
retain.
Tell me the reference, Penta.
That's it. It's just the end of the movie. He's just like raises his fist and just like credits rolled.
Oh,
It's just a very
sounds like a really good movie.
I mean,
Oh, Mana Stone.
depends
let's
on
go.
depends on who you ask.
I'm
Some would say
teasing,
that
of course. I'm
Breakfast
sure
Club
it's
is like
quite a
an
nice,
iconic
quite
movie.
cool movie.
I would be in the camp of saying it's okay.
We've got lads. Yeah, very ladly lads. Am I going to pick up anything for a while that is even remotely close
No.
to worth replacing? No, I don't think I
Yeah.
am. You know.
The only item on my character that could potentially be an upgrade is an offhand or a cape.
Actually,
Everything
what
else
was
is
My
like
character's gear
level
is
23.
20 plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
My circlet could be upgraded. It's only an eye level 5. It's like the only thing I didn't have an upgrade for.
Book of spells.
Marvelous.
A secret.
Oh my god, it's another circlet.
It's a grunk.
There's an
grunk.
orb.
That doesn't sound
Drunk.
healthy.
Nope. Do not eat the grunk.
Not fun enough.
That's the grunk eat you. Nope. Nope. I learned my
Potion
lesson.
Gophers too.
Don't want to play with any shadowy things. They give shadow curse later on. I need to get into the habit of
way-
dodging them.
The way you said, I didn't. Just remind me, what is it? It was a Gatorade, the Michael Jordan commercials. Is it in you? All the outtakes from that commercial when they were shooting it, so funny.
Your Michael Jordan sounds a little bit like Andre the Giant.
You have to trust me. You have to watch the. If you haven't seen it, it's.
It sounds vaguely
think it's-
familiar.
I think
and
it's Gatorade.
It sounds
I
like
really
something
let
I
it play.
would have seen when I was watching TV as a kid, but
Did we find all of the
Well,
secrets?
this specifically the outtakes.
we found
This
2.
feels so like such a small floor.
Wait, no, we found 1. Oh,
I'm just here casting spells.
Every time we come in here, it reminds me of that boss fight from Dark Souls 2 that's just like a bunch of skeletons.
oh,
as
the like
a
clergy?
as a lover
It's-
of Dark Souls 2, I could say that describes about 8 bosses in Dark Souls 2.
I was
But
trying
it's like
to work
it's the
out
one
what
with the
you're talking about.
piles, and it's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
the-
ones with the
it's
piles
the
of
skeleton
bones and the
lords.
skeleton wheels that came out of nowhere. It's not
It's the
the
skeleton lords.
congregation.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Skeleton Lords in the later stages of like the Forest Fallen Giants area where it's
Yeah.
you
Let us
start
know if
out
there's
fighting
anything useful
three
there.
big skellies
No,
and then they
that's
turn into
resources.
like
is
9 smaller skellies, and then they turn into 16 smaller skellies, and then they turn into 24 skeleton wheels, and then they turn into regular skellies, and it's just, whoo.
Yay!
Peak
I've got
boss
many
design.
jumps. So many jumps on my magic missile.
No, the
still haven't gotten
clergy in oh, what the heck is the name of that area? It's the area with Spider Lady. Seldora's Cove, I'd like to say it's called.
Yeah?
It's the clergy in there is just like 17 bad guys that have 1 health bar.
Yep.
Dragon's Claw.
Probably easiest boss fight in the game unless you're goofing.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not immune to crazy amounts of damage. Oh,
You're not.
I would agree.
I'm alive.
What is it? Is it a trinket or an equipment?
It's a almost killed me. Trinket.
It is a trinket.
Was for me.
Okay, I'll
Was
wait.
there something in that bottom right spike room, or was it just resources?
That was an
Just
item for me.
resources.
Lose 18 wood for a Thunderbird feather or 17 stone for Moonstone pendant. I don't think I'm gonna die either way, so let's not lose stone.
Oh. How did I just... I started taking damage? I think Madi was hurting me.
Marty, why
not.
would you?
Oh, this is definitely an equipment. What? It just gave me a staff.
I'm not seeing like a symbol for it on the bottom right.
I am
spike
so
area.
sorry if I got that mixed up. I was
It was
fairly certain it was
resources
a
in the
trinket.
bottom right
No.
spike area.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about it.
Bottom right was. Yep.
I do apologize if I got that.
Woods.
No, it's all
confused.
good. I didn't lose anything.
Woods. Poison was still ticking. See, now that's just ridiculous. I don't know if I believe that or not. I think Madi was hurting me.
Why would
I
you?
would. It was me.
You'd have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids.
A bird.
I do have to ask Wander, what usually there's like a leading moment that causes people to watch certain things. What led you to the Buffy franchise?
Been playing, well, so I've been slowly prepping for like a bunch of different tabletop RPGs, but I haven't had the time to actually run any of them. And so it's like, well,
Vampire
I
the
mean, seeing as
Masquerade?
one of the ones, no, so one of the ones I want to run is Monster of the Week, which is just like
yeah.
very upfront based on Buffy.
Yep.
So it's
And so I was like, all right, sure, let's watch Buffy. That's a good thing that I can idly kind of watch while working on art assets.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something you can easily idly watch.
Unfortunately, there are definitely some episodes where I get so much secondhand embarrassment. I just like go off to play video games and wait for them to be done.
It was that era of television, man.
Yeah. Actually, hang on a second.
It was just like, why is this scene still going?
Ring of Hell for Markham's Amulet.
feel bad for
Yes,
the producers.
please. Thank you very much, Markham.
that's a crazy.
You really
plot.
can tell when Joss Whedon has just decided to exert some level of executive control.
Yep.
Always got to me.
Yeah, he's one of those he's definitely one of those directors where you can tell when he was actually sitting in the chair or not. Or when he was like having a nap.
There's a trinket down here. Green one, at least for me.
Ooh. I'll go get these resources.
Oh, those are going to be resources, yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting rewatching it, while also every once in a while just sitting down to kind of read stuff about Joss Whedon. And just like kind of when people were I don't exactly want to say me tooing him because he didn't actually do anything. He was just shitty. And then like reading about all of that stuff, and it's like, yeah, I can see where all of this is coming from.
I hadn't really heard much about him.
He was just abusive. He really
Yeah,
liked
he's
to
just
Like in what way? Because like I know
just-
you
he's
he
mentioned
just
like,
like
liked
an
to alpha
onset-
nerd bully people to make himself
Right,
like,
okay,
seem
yeah, 'cause
smarter.
even though you said you didn't really want to use Me Too because it wasn't quite accurate, the moment that was invoked, and then he was just abusive. He's like, oh, okay, that
But
is a,
yeah,
an
he was
unfortunate
specifically, he
combination,
was
I
primarily
think.
abusive to women.
Oh,
so it's like,
okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought. Oh, right. That's
So he
very
liked to make
interesting.
female writers cry, and he was like especially hard on.
Cry?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a set menace.
Yeah. What was the actress for Cordelia Chase was pregnant during one of the seasons? I don't know which one. And like apparently one of his lines was to say like, "So are you keeping it or not?"
Oh, wow.
Which was yeah.
Yeah, just shitty.
Oh, secret right here.
Resources.
And so it's like
Diseases.
not enough for me to not watch it, but it's definitely one of those where I'm
yeah.
like watching it with a very large grain of salt.
Interesting.
That skeleton pile
pretty
did not
satisfying.
last.
That was pretty satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
I wasn't sure if this Sork build would work because I usually roll Orb on this guy. I was like, I don't know, the Frost Nova seems kind of fun. It's very fun.
Hello.
Yeah, the orb can get pretty out of control. But it's also like a very... It falls in that camp of like skills that I don't necessarily find engaging to use because it is kind of like a lazy move.
It's a set and forget. It's really
Yeah.
fun against bosses though if you can fire off a bunch of them because the boss does not last.
I
Like,
will
think
say...
my fastest totem kill was Orb.
Is it Ranger that has the Trapper like ascendancy in this? That can throw down bear traps or whatever.
I think that's base
That one was
Ranger.
super sad. That was very satisfying. Well, there's a ascendancy that I think makes it better or enhances like your ability to do it or something because you can do crippling and stuff. And it just made me want the 326 326 for PoE because now I'm probably gonna do a miner or a trapper. Speaking of just skills that are incredibly fun to use.
When do we get? Aren't we supposed to hear news about that at like beginning of February?
No clue.
Sorry about that. I just need
I
to
have
go to
been
the shop.
I've been out of the boat.
Shadowface. This should be fun.
I've been hanging out in
I
Galen.
imagine we should be okay.
Oh, my ice does not leave survivors.
What did I?
I thought
What?
you dodged that. Weird.
I
In fact, I
definitely
was
hit the
fairly
button.
certain you dodged it.
I definitely hit the button to dash. Use the reboot to chase.
He missed.
Some booby traps.
I can't do that yet.
Why can't I do that
when no
yet?
one,
What?
when no one else played Star Fox and doesn't get the joke.
I just didn't hear it. I was focused.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm honestly very focused face right now, just trying to not die.
I really hope Nintendo
There you
finally
go.
actually ports some of the older Star Foxes up. Because I'd really like to play Star Fox. Was it Command or was it Assault? I forget. I'd like to play Adventure, but I'm not expecting them to ever port that one.
I think they have just counted that one as. I think they've forgotten about that one intentionally.
Come on then,
I think
lads.
give themselves.
Shame. It was
Skeleton
actually
lads.
like good. A little weird.
It was, but it falls into that similar
Well, yeah, it was
nuts
just
and
Zelda
bolts. It fits into that nuts and bolts category of like this wasn't originally supposed to be Star Fox, but then They wanted to make money, so they're like, hey, we're gonna put Star Fox in this game. And it's like,
I know this is a hot take, but I really wish Breath of the Wild had been like a new Nintendo franchise.
Really? How come?
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of miss the old, the like previous, like really Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess style Zelda games.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
and
sense.
like they're clearly going back to the old like top-down format. With their like Echoes of Wisdom and then the Link's Awakening remake. And so it'd be kind of nice if we had the 3 different like core formats for Zelda. You know, the Breath of the Wild, the top-down, and then the like old school Ocarina of Time kind of deal.
Right. Yeah.
I might be insane in thinking this, but I actually think there's a lot of parallels between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. I think they are very, very close.
Narratively, yeah. Structurally, like gameplay-wise,
Or
I just really like the dungeon crawls that they put together. Like, I remember those being delightfully complex, and I didn't really get that out of Breath of the Wild.
on that note, what is your guys' favorite action RPG game for the dungeon design? It's a bit of a broad question.
Really
that
liked
one, but...
Darksiders 2.
Oh, that's one I haven't heard of in a long while. Yeah, no, I can definitely see it.
It was kind of that nice midpoint between Zelda and God of War. So you kind of had best of both worlds. And then Diablo loot, which was confusing. Oh, I don't know if we found any secrets.
Or dungeon design.
There's one on the southern section just to the west of you, Aavak.
West of me, okay. Yeah, I see it.
What is it?
Ooh, this one's good. This is an epic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sands of
I
Time
see it.
reduces spell cooldowns by 50%. Kills have a 2.5% chance to reset all of your cooldowns. That is huge for me.
What is that? I don't think I've ever seen
That's
this
the
one
victory.
before.
This is the same one that I got
Ooh.
earlier. It's
Yeah.
the same one.
Yeah, Sands of Time for me as well. Yo,
What?
that's so
doesn't-
good.
It doesn't say 2.5% chance. It just says kills have a 2.5 chance to reset all cooldowns.
I mean, I
Clearly, all kills reset our cooldowns 2.5 times.
2.5 times, yeah.
Oh,
But the half time is the problem because it effectively, always means that every time you kill something, all your things go on to cooldown at half, half whatever the cooldown is. That's not great.
I'd be fine with a game that does that, of like weird trigger mechanisms that you have to min-max around.
Path of Exile has those.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I'm sure it does.
there's like breakpoints where this is the perfect amount and feels really good, and if you get one more, you can't use the skill anymore.
If I attack exactly 1.77 times per second, I am immortal. If I attack 1.76, I die in a half second.
That does sound actually very Path of Exiles.
I'm still stuck on Wander's question. I'm struggling with this one. Like, Darksiders 2 kind of stun-locked me because I'm like, yeah, it's up there, but I know it's not
I
my
am
number
become
one.
Wander, apparently. Wander, I'm sorry. You have to give up your
Yoink.
name now.
Well, I did say I was stealing your shtick earlier. I've succeeded.
It's true. Yoink. Actually, there's a chance I might use my potions, but I'm going to
Potion is
throw
empty.
hubris.
Far too lazy to come back.
I don't use potions.
Potions for common people.
I'm a mighty
I'm a
wizard
commoner.
that explodes in ice the moment I see anything that threatens me.
A regular wizard, then.
A blue item.
Well, some wizards do fireballs.
That's true.
I do Fireball.
I'm gonna be honest. One day I am actually going to do a. I'm gonna play D&D and I'm gonna be a wizard and I am going to make a pyromaniac. It's just gonna be the whole thing is that they are going to cast fireball and they're gonna do it intentionally.
I should probably have hit that switch. I was just gonna walk right out like a jerk.
It's one of those where it's also good for a reason though, so you do have to watch out that you're not going to like invalidate, or at least that the DM kind of plans around, okay, this person always has a small nuke.
Oh yeah, no, that was the idea. That's why I would intentionally make a pyromaniac, so like everyone knows that. Yeah, no, pretty much at the first conceivable reason for him to do so, he's casting fireball. No mana conservation, no spell conservation. He's just straight up gonna cast fireball. Because then it's a fun bit.
Fireball.
Yeah. You know, have you guys seen that? There was like this little comic, and it was like this guy who just wanted to build a labyrinth, and this king, he's like, we brought a cheese from the king. They say, I'll build a labyrinth to house the cheese, and it goes through all of this sort of stuff, and like the king is getting incredibly, exasperated. He's like, no, I don't want a labyrinth. And like all of these different people bring things, and then someone rushes in covered in blood. Sire, the queen has given birth to a monster, and the king's face is like shocked. .jpg.
Oh,
but
this
like
is
the guy beside is
Olaf,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, and he's just like massive grin. He's like, my moment is here. That would be like that pyromaniac character. It's like always wanting to cast fireball and just waiting for the moment when people either let him or can't stop him.
That was me in Divinity Original Sin.
I imagine
I was playing the second
actually.
one, and I went for an all fire build and finally got my resistance above 100%. So I would just bathe in fire. Much to everybody else's detriment.
Yeah, at least Fireball has the downside of you're gonna hit people unless you take what is it, spell shaping or something?
It's spell shaping, or everybody has evasion.
Yeah,
and is willing to roll the dice.
Yep.
The one that's more rough is the party of paladins that all wants to cast Sacred Guardian. Is that what it is? My brain shut off halfway through finishing that sentence. The AoE around you.
Oh. Yeah.
Not Sacred Guardian. What is it called?
Not sure.
Spirit Guardian.
Spirit Guardians. Yes. I recently had a tabletop for a friend's birthday, where, unbeknownst to us, because we did it all individually, we ended up with like 3 paladins that all had it. And it just invalidated any like non-single target combat.
Right.
It was like, oh, there's a bunch of hornets. They get close to you and all burst into holy flame. Oops. Good.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
I'm just sneezing this guy to death. Holy shit.
Magic missile. That
I
was
don't
so
think
glorious.
we've ever wrecked him that hard.
Casters, man. They're too strong.
What was in the lower chest?
Resources.
Resources.
Of course, yeah, it was a crate. I keep forgetting about that.
Yep. Look at all of these spiders.
Fire
Look
turtle.
at all those chickens.
Chicken chaser.
It's a good game.
I would love a
go back and
multiplayer Fable. I would love the
Yeah.
hell out of that.
The second
And I
one
don't
was
mean a
co-op, which-
Fable-like, but basically Fable, but multiplayer.
Did you see anything about the canceled like live service Fable?
Yeah.
Because I
That
played a
was
little bit of it,
such a
and
tragedy.
it was definitely more of like kind of just a live service dungeon crawler, but it was still fun.
Go forth.
I think I foolishly deleted my footage from like the beta test because I'd recorded it, but they're like, yeah, you can't show any of this. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just get rid of this for hard drive space. I kind of wish I hadn't. Oh, Markham's wand. Let's go.
Enough mana.
I want.
Not enough mana.
Not a problem for me.
Show off.
I get 5% of my mana back every time I
Okay.
crit. And so as long as I crit at least a couple of times per cast, I never run out of mana.
And
If
that's
I can get the
very
dragon
easy to
set
do
with
with
the-
Sword.
Yeah, if I can get the dragon set with the spell vampirism or any item that gives spell vampirism, this character is never going to
Yeah.
die.
That is actually kind of cool.
I hope there's weapons that are strong enough to give you spell vamp. Busted as that would be.
Ooh, I don't know why what you just said brought this to my mind, but now hear me out, because I know we've got a long list of games called Terraria that we are absolutely going to play eventually.
Yes.
However, have we considered Vampine?
Wait, which one? Vampine?
Sorry, V Rising. Sorry.
I
I've
think
never
this
been
is a
able to
game
stop
that
calling it
previously-
Vampine. Okay, it came out at the right time.
I very much, I very much am up for that one because it also seems like it wouldn't take too long.
It's a
Yeah,
bird.
no, because you can get through it really quickly if you know we're all focused on it, especially if we all have the same castle. Like if we have a single castle between us, we will progress lightning fast.
Yeah,
Is there
I would
anything
love to
down
do
there?
V Rising.
That didn't it just?
Yeah, it hit
The
1.0
past, like,
last
month?
year.
Well, I thought it just had like another major update within like the last month or so.
Maybe.
I only believe that because I know when PoE 2 was launching or getting ready to launch into early access, every single ARPG in existence was like trying to get an update out, even if it was a small one, to kind of just like
Stay
get some extra
relevant and stuff.
clicks. Last Epoch did it. Capitalize on like the 800,000 people who were new
The drift waiting
ARPG
for the
players.
servers. Also that.
No, just new ARPG players who, you know, always wanted to play PoE 1, but it was too complicated because 10 years of content bloat.
Okay,
Yo,
that
so
takes
wanna jump
me
over the new
to
experience?
3 Markhams.
Oh,
3 Markrams.
I know.
3 microns.
17 Markrams.
I've got more than 3.
I don't.
Yeah, I'd
love
love to
Toast.
finish V Rising. I played it a bunch when it first came out, but I was like recording it as a solo series, and my fans were just kind of backing me up on the server and helping out. But the boss fights were definitely kind of boring when I was the only one doing the commentary.
I would totally be down for that.
Somebody stole all my mana. Oh. Big fireball.
That's the
Burning
meteor shower,
ground.
probably.
Burning down
That
with
makes
it.
sense.
Die! Die, monster! I don't know what that's from, but that line has been stuck in my head.
Is
Oh, we
that
haven't
not a
seen
Fable?
someone who gives a any Shadow Curse.
I thought it was something
deals.
more recent. This is just
I mean,
some
it
resources.
definitely it definitely evokes like Witcher, but
Yeah,
I know it's
it
not
was-
Witcher. But somewhere in that.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, something is. I'm hit. Is my keyboard dirty? What's happening here? I hit my meteor button 17 times and my dude never cast it.
No mana.
Standing in the middle of enemies trying to cast a dang meteor.
Were you
You
silent?
might have been silenced.
Yeah. I'm near you though, so I'll get you up in just a second.
Enough mana.
Not enough mana.
I'll stay down.
The big downside I didn't plan on for this character is that I have very bad single target damage.
Right, getting you up now, Panther.
Yeah.
And you are good to go, mate. Nice, another level up. All magic missile all of the time.
Markham's mace. That's not the one I wanted.
Yeah. Same one I got. I was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess it is Markham, so I'll guess I'll take it.
It does put me at 3 Markham items, which is always solid.
Yeah.
But it could be the wand.
It could be the one I wanted.
Ooh, I missed the orb over there.
You did.
Orb.
Orbtacular.
Ooh.
Have we got any secrets?
I don't think I found it.
Okay, there's a trinket past the traps along here that I need to go to.
Oh, there is one down here?
No, not down here, but towards the south, the bottom of the map. There's one to go to.
Okay.
In a little trap area. Oh, and there's
Secret
one now
Codex
just
of
above
power.
me.
Hell yeah.
Scroll of Earthquake, spending 100 mana,
Codex of
discharges
power.
Earth Spikes. That's fantastic for this character.
Ooh, I got the Apothecary Sickle. I get infinite potions.
It's empty.
Oh, there's another one in the bottom left corner of the map.
Okay, looking for it.
It's equipment.
Good enough.
Which means it's probably not good.
But there is
Actually,
a blue
that
item down
might
at the
be
bottom
good
of
for me.
these.
Let me have a look at this.
That's a bonfire, right? Yeah. That's
Markham's mace.
Sure.
Oh. Spell power 457.
Velveeta
That explains
slivers.
a lot of things.
Velveeta
By the way-
slivers?
Thunderfeather, nice.
If you guys haven't been specking into it, the Wizard Orb experience booster gets you from at least from level 4 to 20 in a single run.
Oh my
So
god.
Oh, yeah.
it is worth investing into.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Moddy earlier. It's like definitely worth grabbing.
I think I saw it once and just said, eh.
Wizard can level up stupid fast as a consequence of this. Which kind of makes sense.
Barracks.
All of the mana, all of the time. I am about to be out of mana, sadly, so I'm going to start drinking my potions.
I have unlimited mana.
And I'm
I
just
can fire
dropping
both of
loads
my
of
spells. Hell yeah,
traps
let's
down on
go.
the ground.
It's
They're
done.
dead.
Oh, plus
That was
20%
glorious.
damage against bosses. That's necessary.
Codex of Power.
Yep. I
Second
just
level,
got
10%
that.
attack and spell power. Nice. That is huge. And a lethal longbow. You know, one would hope that bows are always lethal. You know, or have the ability to be lethal. A non-lethal bow would be less useful, I think.
This
I mean,
is my
it was
safety
useful
bow.
in Dishonored or
I was gonna say there's definitely situations where I would like a non-lethal bow.
oh man, yeah, airsoft but with bows, but they're non-lethal.
There is no way that a bow that is non-lethal is going to be able to do anything reasonable at any appreciable range. Like you could put just a blunt head on an arrow from my bow and it would still go through a person.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It would
that's
hurt a
sort of
lot
like
more doing it too.
I like the idea of like like an archery airsoft type of thing, but
there's no practical
as-
way to do it. I know.
no, especially
It
as
would be
someone who's
cool
done,
though.
like,
It would be cool if you could think of it. Is
who's
that
done,
to
like,
get rid
airsoft
of?
tournaments and paintballing.
Ah.
That big guy was.
Okay. I'm
Where'd the big man
come
even
back
come
to
from?
what I'm
He
doing
was
in a
not there
second.
at first.
Oh yeah, he just launched a. That was a potentially nasty spell. I'm just gonna clear these guys out.
Did you
so I don't get
kill
hit.
him,
Yeah,
or did he despawn?
I killed him. I was just launching loads
I
of
don't even know
magic
where he came from.
missiles.
Ooh. Elemental prism. Yo.
Ooh,
There's
another
a purple
epic?
item in the
Uh-oh.
trap
Yeah,
room.
that's all
Yeah.
it is now.
Elemental Prism is so incredibly good.
Yeah. Casting 3 spells in 3 seconds causes you to summon the prism and just nuke things.
Yep. That's actually, I got that on my warrior run when I went from level 1 through the end of the game.
I just gained the ability to. My kills now have a chance to cause mana shards to drop, and I get more mana from mana shards.
Yep.
Oh,
That is
That one's
glorious.
also very solid for giving you
these
infinite
prisms are
mana.
goofy. I love it.
They do a lot of damage too. It doesn't have a
comes
damage
amulet.
number on there, but
Gorsh.
Gorsh.
have you guys just found all of the items in this floor and I have not seen any? That's rude.
Y'all found the
I
epic.
mean, what was rude
I
is that you
haven't.
didn't come with us. We missed you. Penta was beside himself.
I was crying in the corner.
I had to get him
Oh,
ice cream
disco.
and everything. I had a disco. I had to get him an ice cream disco. It was the only way to stop him crying.
All right, we gotta ask. What's the for ice cream eaters? What's your flavor of choice or ice cream of choice?
Phoenix. Oh wow. Yeah, Phoenix. I like Phoenix ice cream.
Wow.
The Phoenix
That's just-
feather was a
that's just
very
nachos.
good pickup there. That was amazing. Sorry. I was surprised by finding the epic. That is a very good question. That's a very good
I don't know
question.
that I can pick a singular one.
Like, if I absolutely
Are we
had to, it
talk-
would just be cookie dough, probably.
Yeah, are we talking though like the sort of flavors you get with like sort of ice cream brands like Ben and Jerry's and stuff like that? Or
I
are we
also
talking
got
like
Prism.
just flavors like strawberry or banana, that like the
I mean,
basic ones?
The Ben and Jerry's flavors are valid. They're just a bit niche.
yeah.
I mean, what's your ice cream of choice? I don't. Could be Ben and Jerry's. could be,
Salted
like,
caramel.
You know.
Yeah,
Definitely salted
is great.
caramel.
That's a pretty solid one. I want to say a really good coffee ice cream is
I
amazing,
was
but
gonna
there
say
are
coffee, yeah.
times when I don't want specifically coffee ice cream. But I would say on average, that one would probably be my go-to.
One other thing
I can say
I
with
really
hand on
like
heart,
sweet
you know,
cream.
tea and coffee stuff put aside, I've never tried coffee ice cream. I have no idea what that would taste like. Don't think I've ever even
If you
seen
don't like
coffee ice
coffee-
cream available.
You probably won't care for it.
Yeah. That's why I've only ever tried it once. I was like, nope, I do not like coffee. I do not like this.
That prism is amazing, though.
Oh,
Prism
but
is so
actually,
good.
tea brings up a solid point. Matcha ice cream is also
Yeah, matcha ice cream
Oh,
is incredible.
matcha, yeah.
If you've ever
What?
had the Trader Joe's like matcha mochi, those are very
Okay,
good.
I'm
It's
having
so-
to back up a bit, Penta. We will come and grab
You're
you in
good.
just a moment.
There's a Trader Joe's also has a caramel apple mochi that I really like, but I only have that in the fall.
No mana.
Wait, was the thing on last floor a shadow merchant or was it a shadow
Yeah, Shadow
Merchant?
Merchant.
Oh, I didn't go to it. I thought it was a shadow remove for some reason.
Yeah,
There
were
was
both of
one,
those,
there was
Shadow
like a
Merchant and
bonfire.
Remover.
Wait, there was both? Then yeah, I
Yep.
definitely
Yeah.
missed
Okay.
out.
Getting
Shoot,
you up, Penta.
That's too bad.
Man,
There you go, buddy.
like,
So I
Those
have
tall- those
50
tall guys
darkness.
are-
It's actually impacting my ability to see what I'm doing,
Yeah, it lowers your screen brightness.
which is very funny. It also means that like I can't see enemies that well unless I'm within direct sight range of them.
Okay, I've picked up the one that increases my spell power based on Shadow Curse. I currently have 44 Shadow Curse.
Yeah, I've got 52 Shadow Curse, so my spell power is currently 680.
I am having a rave over here, courtesy of just spawning and prism every 2 seconds. That's wonderful. Oh.
Okay. Backing up a bit.
Let me peek at my stats real quick. Let me peek at my stats. Where's my lightning resistance? That explains it. Okay, I'm now understanding why I'm getting Thanos snapped to the end credits every time a lightning bolt appears. It is my worst of the resistances.
I'm down to 189 now, so I might need to hand off resin to someone else for a little bit.
Oh, I should probably start resing. I've got 563 HP.
Oh, this is an item. Ooh, a blue item down here, huh? I need it.
You need
it. Could be
it.
Markham's wand.
Is it Markham's wand?
It's actually an equipment. Man.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Oh, is this another Shadow Merchant? Oh, let's go.
Is.
I'm going to be blind.
I can't believe I missed the one last floor. How could I? Caltrops.
Oh no, it's so dark. 91. Shadow
What on
Curse.
earth are your resistances and armor?
Armor, negative 23. My resistances are negative 120 to 217.
That's
So I take
legitimately
50% more elemental damage.
My
nowhere
resistances
near
are
as
still
bad.
massively high. Like I've still got
That's 'cause my Warlock
222
is high
ice
level.
resistance. Like my ice resistance is still 222. Like positive.
I guess my Warlock only gives me 54. Start the rave, Marty.
Oh.
Okay, let me have a look at these wands. This one is significantly better than the one I've got, I think.
I feel like if you manage to summon multiple of those, the game's music should actually switch to a secret disco track.
Immediate EDM.
I almost missed a
Mana regen's
little
not high
green
enough.
item in here, my lord. Pristine crystal. How could I have missed you? I apologize. Oh, potions, okay. I have 6 potions.
6 whole potions.
Just in
Was there a
case you get
second Shadow Trader?
Secret? No, I couldn't find one.
Nope.
Okay.
You guys said the other one was last floor. That's the one I
Yeah,
said I
last floor.
missed.
Yeah. Alright.
Serpents of Demise.
Oh, this is a bad time to have low resistance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna need to be very careful about the ground. All of the magic missiles. And remember to lay fire traps everywhere. Woo.
Seems like maybe that resistance came back to
It was
bite.
kind of useful, yeah.
Oh, I almost had it.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate time.
I'm having to pop my potions just to keep my mana going right now. Yeah, I don't want any of that nonsense. Thank you very much, laser beam snake.
The orbs make it so hard to tell what's going on.
I know. I don't know what I should be dodging. No, I think I should be dodging that. Let me dodge. Oh.
I have no mana.
We did it.
Why did I run through the evil fire?
Oh man, at least rezzing doesn't lower your max mana.
That would suck
yeah,
for a
that would be
mage.
rough.
That would be so bad.
Ring of speed.
Moonstone
Coiled
Pendant, block
Serpent
50 damage. I like it.
Nothing. Great axe of training. Ugh.
Eh.
Durable
Getting
round
good
shield of
stuff.
thorns. Maybe.
I still haven't got another shield. Although I am playing casters. Wait, you're playing a caster. We're both playing
know.
wizard and you got a shield.
Yep.
What the heck?
The offhand sucks, so it could be worth it.
Well, yeah, I'm running a shield right now. I just never find anything. My shield right now is level 3.
Oh, let's go.
Unfortunately, I
Oh,
am
oh.
nowhere near the strength needed to wield it.
Both secrets. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is it?
You know what? On the last run, there was nothing there was no darkness for me to deal with.
Yeah.
Is it
there was
because I had
surprisingly
no
few-
shadow curse? But like,
I
if you
don't
got
think
any,
so.
is like absolute darkness. That would be a cool mechanic if it were.
Apprentice Hat of Destruction.
Oh, these are good. These are so good. I'll drop my armor a little bit, but wow, the resistances.
508 spell power now.
Nice, nice, nice.
This is
one's
Chaos Orb.
much
Spell
better.
hits gain a chance to do extra damage. Oh, that's fun.
My spell crit chance is quite high.
Nice, Cold Serpent.
Spell hits gain a chance to deal 30 additional damage of random element. That's very fun
Yep.
with Magic Missile. And with your lightning. Oh no, you're not
Yup.
lightning, you're cold.
Yeah, my frost orbs.
A stake.
I just like the fact that I'm being hit by spells. Why
would you
am I
prefer
being
to be
hit
hit
by
by?
spells? I would like to be hit
Fly swatter.
with kisses.
You might be kissing too hard.
Who am I to say no when they ask for it harder?
Oh. Hello, Penta. How are you?
Hunter,
Is
are
it
you
safe?
alive?
It's safe.
I got swarmed. I was fighting boys
Why?
in front of me, and then there were boys behind me.
Were they
I
nice
am
boys?
officially unkillable because I can regenerate barrier every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
every
that
1
barrier
second,
one is
actually.
amazing, isn't it?
I think I'd rather just have the spell crit chance and damage. I mean, like, the resistances are good, but we're not gonna die. What's the worst
Yeah.
that could happen?
Who dies in this game, right?
I know,
What's
right?
my crit chance? Can I see what my spell
What is even dying even like?
Well, I mean,
I have
I'll
a
tell you.
22% spell crit chance.
I have no mana and I must cast.
Should have swords.
I wish all mages called that way.
26% spell crit chance.
Okay,
Hooray.
where do
Trap, can you get him up?
He should be right next to you guys. Oh my goodness, the dang shadow attacks from heaven just try to like quintuple
Yeah.
slap
They
me.
hurt. It's very rude and very insistent on you dying. Also, there is another
Can't tell
evil
what's a bad
in
guy
the wall.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with that, actually.
Prism. Just leave a prism and
Ah.
back out.
What on earth was there? I thought I genuinely couldn't tell what was attacking. Like, I thought there was no enemies there. I was just trying to pass through all of the spell effects, and then the spell
I think there
effects
was
started
like
doing damage to
one
me.
leftover little blue dude, but he looked like a attack.
Get
He looked like one of our
Attack
spells.
tools.
Get him. How do I get this man?
Penta might be able to get with his burning ground.
I was able to get him with the
have to-
Paladin Smite.
I have to go. I would have to go in there to do it. There's one downside of Meteor is it casts on my location.
I can't appear to get him. Ow!
Yeah.
I have 200 health.
77.
Nice.
No, that's not nice.
I probably shouldn't have instant quaffed this time. But you know
Yeah,
what?
I was kind of regretting it when I did, but at the same time, it's like, yep, going all in. Now I have to win.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at the end anyway.
Ah, we made the right choice, Marty.
Hooray. Never punished.
I like making the right choice.
Okay. How long is this gonna take?
Yeah.
It's either going to be really fast or we all die.
Which will also be really fast.
Those
Yeah,
are the
it's
same
true.
thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why are you all level 17 and I'm level 15? This is rude.
Don't know what to say. Skill issue, I guess.
Good news, my Meteor's doing a lot of damage. Bad news,
It is.
to do the damage, I had to take a giant bitch slap to the cheek and died. Worth.
We go for this. We go for this. We go for this. We go for this.
You got him.
Ow, 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 ow.
What is the random red bubble up north? What is that?
It's a bleeding
Touching.
effect,
Oh.
it looks like.
Yeah. We made the ground bleed.
That's just how
And if it
powerful we are.
bleeds, we can kill it.
True.
Everybody attack the ground.
I'm always attacking the ground, ma'am.
That's what walking is.
Prism, go. Again, I think you might also be
Ah.
walking too hard.
Where is he? The problem,
In the middle.
unfortunate bonus problem with me being blinded by Shadow Curse, I really don't know what's going on. I don't know where the boss is.
That makes a lot
I'm
of sense.
having a lot of troubles figuring out what I'm standing
I died.
in. I think I'm standing in his
Oh,
ground.
I died.
I couldn't move.
Oh.
You got this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we reached the point of 4 Wizard where I could not tell what was a damaging effect or what was a healthy effect.
That was my last one. We actually lost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It was fun though.
At
was
least I
good.
can get my
That was a good run.
specialization now.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I think next time I will not go for the bonus Shadow Curse because I didn't need it. I already was insta-killing everything.
99% of the way through 17. 99%.
Man, that sucks. Right, I'm gonna go and grab my specialization, find out what it is.
Wizard.
Enhanced physique grants additional strength, dexterity, and intelligence per character level. Wow, okay, that's not too bad. Haste, you gain a temporary buff that increases your weapon cast and movement speed. There's transmutation.
Huh.
Conjure Hydras. Oh, that's very Diablo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna let you know that. I'm glad you found it naturally though. Yeah, I was talking to Madi. I don't even remember when. I think when it was his chat one of the days where I was like, oh, Vax gonna like the wizard specializations because there's another minion guy.
Yeah. magical swords.
Buying another town upgrade.
Yeah.
Buying another town upgrade. And I'm done.
Hooray, I can get even more dashes. Spend more of my money that I don't have.
Money, 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 money.
I wonder if the reason the weapon attacks feel like they do nothing in New Game Plus is because they're assuming you've reached max level and have like thrown stuff into weapon mastery instead of level up bonuses.
Could be, actually.
Maybe.
But even like a 20% increase in damage doesn't feel like it'll do that much unless the problem is hitting thresholds for like armor. Who are you? I'll meet you out in the forest by the Citadel. Oh, you're the Citadel boy.
Yep. Oh, I like that. I do like that a lot. Hydras.
I'm
That's a
pretty
good
sure
great axe.
that was our last run.
Yeah, because if we go on another run, it's going to be another 2 hours.
Yeah.
While I love the game, that's going to put me at like 3 a.m.
Yup.
Just grabbing a few little bits, but yeah, no, this is cool. Quite like this.
Yeah.
You got a little ghosty sword.
Show, 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 show. I do have a ghosty sword.
Ooh.
Slashes at enemies. That means you must not be an enemy. However, the meteor on my head is telling me otherwise. Gonna be honest.
There's magic all around us.
There is.
Oh, look at you guys.
Yeah.
It is like the most Disney sentence too. There's magic,
Magic
all
all
around
around
us.
us. I suppose so. All right. Yeah, no, that was brilliant. Still need to get a better hat, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at.
I guess I
I'd
need to
like
get a rogue
like
up.
a cape.
Oh yeah, I do need to get a cape as well. They are surprisingly rare to find. Okay.
Yeah, I need the offhand and cape, and the rogue's benefit is only just like trap damage, which is beneficial, but I think it's one of the weaker ones for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I shall catch you gents next week.
Yeah.
Yorp.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
bye-bye.
Take care, everyone.